Hi everyone, this is our role playing about coaching performance. So this is my scenario about conflict in the workplace. You get off on the wrong foot with a new coworker. They ask you for help responding to a customer inquiry, but you refuse to lend a hand because you are working on a tight deadline and don't want to waste time. There has been tension between you two ever since, and now you need their help on a project, but they're not being very responsive. So, how do you recover?
Today, Miss De La Cruz, your problem is all about conflict in the workplace. Regardless of the conflict is with an employee or your boss, etc. They'll think more highly of you if you demonstrate self-awareness. It's all about how you approach the situation and just try to maintain respect and understand. At the end of the day, you are trying to resolve something that you can move forward and execute whatever project or plan you need to deliver. That's all I can say. Thank you for sharing your problem, Miss Ruby.
So, hi everyone. I have been encountered problem in this company. You got promotion that your friendship at work was gunning for new things are awkward between you two. So you definitely want to keep the friendship going, but they are even speaking to you outside of team meeting.
For me as an HR manager, the first thing to do is that be proactive. Break the ice. It simply means you have to figure out how to work together. And lastly, the most important there is that never apologize for your promotion or you're moving your career forward. Just prepare to be content with the other person's decisions if they are no longer interested in continuing your friendship. That's all.
Here's my scenario. If you work overtime on a project that is due for the next year, and so you could not focus on the current project, if you were reviewed based on the current project and got a low rating, you can appeal. But before appealing, go through the records and get proof of what your manager expected you to do. If the management expected you to work on a current project, you cannot request a follow-up to revise your rating. Thank you very much.
So I can say that it is hard to speak about manager bias, but it is a truth that we cannot deny. Nepotism happens in many workplaces because of managers who do not have proper training of leadership in qualities. Well, you can appeal if you have solid proof of the qualitative and quantitative work that you have done. If you are reviewed based on the criteria that are not present in the job description, then you can follow up. Even so, if you were rated based on one of your messed up public presentations, then you can appealing showing your job on time completed your projects. Although you have a proof, remember to appeal politely and formally because the manager would have his or her own responses and reasons. A manager's responsibility is to ensure that there are no surprises for your employees during the review. And if the manager has convincing evidences for a review, then the manager should let the team members know and your employees would not do wrong follow-ups. That's all.
During the past year, there is a high turnover rate within the company. The employee leave the company often has skills unique to them, so there's a need to pay serious attention to this. Not only is it costly to replace one employee after another, but it could also damage the reputation of the company as an employer.
Your organization is most likely to encounter retention problems when you have managers who lack either leadership skills or are micromanaging too much. Under the first type of manager, your employees may feel they can't trust their manager enough, especially when there's lack of good judgment in making decisions that affect your team. On the other hand, employees may feel their level of confidence erode under someone who does not give them the chance to work on and prefers to manage employees and their tasks for closely. Once you determine that the management styles is contributing to low retention among employees, you need to sleep in and immediate about what would help change the perception of your employees. Discuss this, discuss their expectations objectively and try other approaches where workers can perform their duties and responsibilities with balanced control. Then lastly, there may be more underlying interconnected factors that are causing employee retention problems in your organizations, but they're not impossible to detect and address through regular talks with your employees and assessment on your HR profiles. HR policies rather. That's all.